Hey everybody, iheartmovees here. Welcome back to Let's Play Wild Arms 2. Today, we're not doing plot. Today, we're going to start tackling some of the optional bosses of the game. But first, we have a lot of preparations to do. First things first, some of the easier stuff, we're going to head on back over to the Valeria Chateau to grab some very useful equipment to help us out with said bosses. I'm not sure if I said so earlier in the game, but after a while, there's a guy that'll show up in the chateau on the first basement floor there who will sell you elemental rings, which are extremely handy. Not only do they add the element to your physical attack, but they also will give you a resistance to set element as well. And there's a lot of these that I'll want to buy that'll really help out a lot against the optional bosses here. So I'm going to go ahead and just run through the chateau real quick. It'll only take you a couple minutes. And then there's, like I said, a lot that I'll want to buy. There's also what I'll end up buying is what is all you'll need actually for all the bosses. So this dude right down here, he's the one we're looking for. These things, they're a little pricey, 12,000 bucks each, but I have so much money anyway, it's not even a problem. So what I want to buy is I want 3 fire rings, not 21. Yeah, I did 3 of those. 3 dark rings. 3 light rings, 1 earth ring, 1 wind ring, and let's see, a Thor ring. And these ones are optional, the water rings, but I'll go and buy them anyway, just as a bit of a fail-safe there. And actually, one set fits my headset. There we go. I have my phone on me right now, but I have to kind of look down to, actually look at it, and my headset kind of slips a little bit, so I'm going to try to actually rest it on my leg a little bit here. Okay, and one other item that I could grab right now, I don't think I have it yet. I don't think I randomly grabbed it on my own time. Oh, I have a Mecha Boost. I forgot about that. Get that to Marvel real quick. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, I don't have it. It's called the Viper Fang. You use it with Rid the Bright Shoot item ability. And it's the most powerful shoot item in the game. It'll deal 25,000 damage to whoever you use it on. But there's also, if you have a certain accessory equipped as well, it can sometimes do double damage. I can't grab that right now. It's called the Power Boost, by the way. We'll grab that later in another optional dungeon, but I'm not too worried about that right now anyway. And there's other things that you could grab. If you go through the Trapezohedron, you can actually grab the some new mediums. And they would help out a lot with some of these guys, but you really don't need them actually. A lot of these guys are pretty doable right now. How am I doing on other stuff? Heal berries, big berries, revive fruits, mini carrots. Yeah, I want to try to have as many of those as possible. I have plenty, so I'm good there. If you want to use Marvel extensively in these battles, you can get some of her red powers. And what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to list a handful here. I'm using an optional boss stat actually that gave me some better notes here. I'll go ahead and list in the description what skills you want her to have if you plan on using her, because she can be extremely helpful. Some of her skills are really good against the optional bosses here. Now, I tried going for some of the extra mediums earlier, but I actually couldn't get them. I think you have to finish the Trapezohedron first before you can get them. So, yeah, it kind of sucks, but what can you do? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go back over to the Meteorite Crater. Actually, is where our next boss fight will be. Yeah, Trapezohedron's gonna have to wait for a couple episodes because I just don't feel like doing it right now. Okay, the crater is the island to the west over here. You know, the big round one there. That would be a good spot for us. And I saved recently enough, so I should. That's the raid point. Son of a bitch. Oh, is that the island way at the top right there? I forget what this damn thing is. I haven't been here in so long. It's where we got Rid the Bright, I remember that much, but as to where it actually is, it's a totally different story. But yeah, the next few episodes are going to be like nothing but optional bosses. And the rewards we get for them are extremely worth the effort. And yeah, like I said, a lot of them are quite beatable right now, actually. Hence why I'm doing them right now. That's the Monster Island, actually. Yeah, don't worry about that for right now. Where is this place? Oh, you know, it's the island way down south there, isn't it? Like, way down south there. You would think with me playing this game, like, how many countless times now over the years that I would kind of know where stuff is a little bit more, like a smidge more, but apparently not. Also, hi hovercraft. We'll grab you sometime? I don't know actually. We might be done with the hovercraft, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, here we go. Finally. Go ahead and close that. Okay, so who do I want to use? Okay, recommended team will be Ashley, Brad, and Loka. Oh, I forgot to mention also. I'm not gonna do it for it right now. You see? Okay, let me. Okay, so Tabak Village is right there. A little bit north of there, that little center island right there, in the very center of the world map. There is an enemy around there called the Necronomicon. If you use High Combine with Tim, combined with Chapapanga, and kill the Necronomicon, you'll get the Necronomicon book, which is the best sorcery raising book in the game for your mages and all that. You really only need to grab one of those, but I'll be using Loka and Tim and probably Marvel as well. So if you want to grab 3, that would be a lot better to do so because they're a lot better than the stuff we have now. For right now, I'm not going to worry too much about them because actually this boss I'll be fighting is immune to magic, so it won't matter right now. But I'll show off how to actually get that probably next time, if not the next episode or 2. But just a heads up there, if you want to go for that right now, you can do so. Okay, so recommended party, yeah, we're good here. Equipment-wise, pretty much just your best mediums, which you have available. Yeah, I can't unfortunately get the other ones right now. Kinda sucks, but oh well. I'll just give Loka Dan Diagram, even though sorcery won't matter too much here. Yeah, you don't even matter actually, Marvel. Give Brad your best strength raising medium. In this case, Chapapanga is really damn good. Ashley's good there with what he has. Holy Tablet for Loka should be good there. And yeah, level wise, you want to be at least 45 to 50 for a lot of these guys. Lower than that, you'll probably have a bit of a tougher time. But yeah, 50 would be a solid bet. Now, I'm doing these guys probably a little earlier than you're usually supposed to. You might want to wait actually maybe until like near end of the game to get everyone's best armor. It's in the last area of the game, by the way, for everyone's best armor. But these guys should be doable where I'm at right now. This guy here is, well, you'll see what he is shortly. This one, overall, isn't too tricky. We should be fine where I'm at right now. I'm pretty damn powerful. But here we have some, whoa, you are one really big monster. Say hello to Zavorg, the giant armored bug. That's rather direct, but okay. So this dude, he's gonna go ahead and spam barrier for his first 4 turns, actually. Why? I don't really know, but he'll do it anyway. So what we want to do, let's go ahead and actually give Ashley a dark ring here. Let's give one to Brad as well. Like I was saying earlier, these things will imbue your attack with said element. This guy being weak to dark will be really, really useful here. Loka, first things first, use a lucky card. You'll want to have like 10 or so for these optional bosses, because these guys will, of course, give a ton of experience points and yellow. Yeah, this guy being weak to dark, yeah, our normal attacks will do quite a bit of damage right now, especially once I start using a hyper weapon on both Ashley and Brad there. But yeah, he'll use barrier for his first 4 turns, and then he'll start attacking us, which sucks. So we'll go ahead and just do that, and do... yeah, go for the belly first. Let's go ahead and just give Loka a mini carrot there. And yeah, the guide I'm using here has it's by Otabo, his GameFATS username. One second. Damn headset keeps falling off my head. It's really annoying. But yeah, I'm using his optional bosses guide. It's really, really detailed. It gives pretty much like down to the like finite detail on all these bosses here. So I highly recommend following that if you are fighting these guys, because it's extremely useful. Okay, so Loka, let's have her start using hyper weapon. We'll go on Ashley first, actually. Brad goes first. Oh, Chapapanga with the response boost. That would do it. I was gonna say, it's so weird seeing Brad go first. Like, that's really weird. Anyway, yeah, a 300 attack boost plus a shooting star will deal a lot of damage. And if I'm shooting to go for access here, that'll help out a lot. Brad will just go for physical attacks. Once he reaches max FP, we'll go for boost and railgun. That'll deal a lot of damage there. Yeah, we'll do hyper weapon on Brad next. Oh yeah, as far as HP goes, by the way, Zavorg himself has 75,000 and the belly has 50,000. So just a heads up there. But we've already dealt like tens of thousands of points of damage so far. Like Ashley himself is doing over 6,000 himself. So yeah, we'll have the belly dead like real soon actually. Now I will say this guy he's not exactly a pushover. He's still pretty damn powerful. Actually, with Brett, I'm going to go ahead and save his FP to use railgun and boost on the actual, Zavorg himself. Lota, just defend once she's done using hyper weapon and everything. As I was saying earlier, yeah, magic will miss this guy entirely, so don't waste your time. We'll just put her on standby with healing, and we'll need to do some healing for sure, because this guy, has some powerful attacks, as you will soon see. Short Straw being one of them. It's Dark Elemental. So I should be fine there with the Dark Rain there, but that still does almost half my HP, which is ridiculous. So we'll just go ahead and Loto, go for a high heal. Now, if you want to be on the safe side, you can also give Lilka a Dark Rain. Your Short Straw might one-shot her, and I really don't want that to happen. So I actually probably will give her one of those with my next available turn here. But thankfully, I don't think this guy has any AoE attacks. I'm pretty sure he doesn't, actually. But let me check here just to be sure. Yeah, just Barrier. Okay, actually, he does have one unmodified spell. Yeah, there's Short Straw killing Loka. Yeah, let's go ahead and give her a Dark Rain there as well. I should have done that sooner, but I kind of goofed. Oh well. Okay, so actually, we'll have Ashley attack the belly. And since Brad randomly can go first... Well, actually, no, since Ashley will go first. Not that it really matters, just revive Loka. And we'll go from there. I think... Did my normal attack pre-access do more damage than post-access? That's crazy, actually. Huh, oh well. Because that's good right now. Whole body attack. Thankfully can miss, which is really nice there. Oh, we're already done with the belly. Awesome. Okay, so now let's go ahead and boost with the railgun. Actually, you know what? Let's have Ashley heal up Loka here with a... Just a big berry will work, actually. There's nothing this guy can do can kill Loka while she's defending. Plus, she'll get healed anyway, so we're fine there. Yeah, boost railgun and just defend. Loka's FP I'll worry about later. And yeah, the main part of Zavorg, by the way, has 75,000 HP, so we should be fine there. As an FYI also, if you're using Tim or Cannon or Marvel, you might be a little worse off. At least going by the guide I'm using here, recommend not using Tim because his HP, he's just too frail overall, really. So don't worry about that. Cannon can be useful with Eagle Claw with Matt's FP there in GAT level 4. Give her a Dark Rain as well. And if you have the power boost from a later dungeon, you can use that as well. But besides that, just spam that and you'll be fine for the most part. Just keep attacking, Loka keep defending. This is pretty much what the boss fight boils down to now at this point. Yeah, Marvel is the same thing as Tim. She's just too frail to be useful here. And plus, again, this guy's immune to magic, so she's pretty much worthless in this battle for the most part. So pretty much, yeah, the base 3 here, Ashley, Brad, and Loka, are your best bet here. And I actually didn't know this guy could use Power Up. Oh, okay, actually it only works once. As you've seen, it only works once, so we're fine there. And yeah, this guy ever uses unmodified spell, I could use Mystic Life Orb for some group healing. But besides that, yeah, we're doing fine actually. This guy ain't too bad. I'm also getting pretty lucky with him not using Short Straw that often. He is counterattacking a lot though, which is kind of surprising. Oh yeah, here's Short Straw again. This should be doable, like 2,500 or so. Yeah, that's nothing. And yeah, having poison restore HP is really, really helpful here, by the way. We'll just have Brad if actually a Big Berry. We're fine there. Loka, just keep defending. If you are using Tim here by chance, just have him use first aid for the most part. When you don't need healing, have him defend. But again, yeah, he's just too frail. Like a whole body attack will one-shot him. Short straw. Even with a dark rain, well, actually, that might kill him. It would be really, really close and not really worth the risk, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and get Mystic Life Orb right now for some quick healing. Not that I don't know if I'll really need it, because this guy should almost be dead, actually. And given the time we're at right now, I won't be able to do any more bosses, but I'll go over, at the end of the video, I'll probably, well, I'll cliffhang which guy I'll fight next. But yeah, I won't be fighting every single optional boss right now. I will be doing a handful of them, though. Because, yeah, the rewards we get, they drop some really good equipment, by the way. They are well worth the efforts. And I mean, you've seen this boss fight so far, it's not even that hard so far. It's taking a while, because he has a lot of HP, but besides that, it's pretty easy. But yeah, Brad, he's fine. He'd be fine, actually, even without a Dark Rain. But it's just better for him to have one anyway, because, I mean, why do I keep wanting to use Ashley's abilities? I want to have Invisible attached. But yeah, anyway, yeah, Brad without a Dark Rain would be fine for Short Straw, but it's better to have one anyway. And yeah, once Brad reaches 100 FP again, if he does happen to do that for you, just use Boost and Railgun again, and you'll be fine. And besides that, yeah, this guy is pretty tame overall, really. He looks cool, really cool design. He's a giant armored bug. This might hurt if it hits. Yeah, holy god, that hurt. Like, a lot. That would be, power up right there. Oh, I can actually use a Life Orb as an item, couldn't I? Oh, I can't. I can only use it. Oh, I actually can't even use it anyway. Okay, well, we'll just give Ashley a Meta Berry, actually. That's fine, you know, that's totally cool. Not even worried about it. And as an FYI, of course, you might want to make sure no one's dead at the end of the battle, because they'll miss out on the experience points, obviously. Although, actually, a Big Berry would have been just fine, I think. Please miss. You jerk. Okay, this is the sort of thing that can happen in this battle, unfortunately. It is what it is. But I kind of forgot he could use power-up. That's been a kind of a problem, actually. But I mean, this guy should almost be dead anyway. And yeah, at this point now, if he uses power-up, it's a wasted turn, pretty much, so we're good there. So just attack. I would like to use Hyper Weapon again if I could, but we should be fine. Because yeah, we're dealing with just normal attacks, yeah, like over 8,000 damage around. I missed, goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use Brad to heal Ashley, and then just have Loka defend. Trying to think what more I could go over with this guy, but I've gone over all he can do. Although he has not used Unmodified Spell yet. His AI just doesn't want to go for it, apparently, which I'm totally cool with, by the way. Yeah, that could be a little troublesome. Because, for one thing, I'm actually not sure if Power Up affects that at all. Not that it matters, because he's dead! So, there you go. Optional boss numero... well, Dose, actually, because we killed Titanius earlier. But yeah, we did 150,000 experience points and 250,000 yellow with a lucky card there. And levels abound. That's 2 for everybody and 3 for Ashley. And we also get an Ambrosia for the belly and the Black Queen, Loka's best weapon. Hold on one second. Stupid headset keeps falling off my head. Sorry about that if my voice kind of drowned out a bit there. Okay, so yeah, Loka, Black Queen, huge attack boost, 98 points, so she'll actually be a pretty decent physical attacker for a while. Okay, so we're done there. But which optional boss will I take on next? Find out next time on Let's Play Wild Arms 2. This has been iheartmovees signing off, guys. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.